Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix when you are unable to launch No Rest for the Wicked game on your Windows computer. Now the first step is to restart your computer. Do not ignore this step, just restart your computer once, and after the system restart, try launching the game. Now the next step is to Nvidia users, you can turn off VSync in Nvidia control panel. So go to desktop, make a right click on the desktop and then show more option and then click on Nvidia control panel. And once Nvidia control panel is open, you can go to manage 3D settings. So go to manage 3D settings and then go to program settings. Click on add and select the game. Once you in the list you will find the game, select the game and then click on add selected program. If you don't find the game, you can click on browse and then go to the game installation folder. If the game is installed in C drive, open C drive, program file 686 and then open the Steam folder. Now open the Steam apps folder and then open the common folder, open the game folder and then select the game exe file. Now click on open. Once the game is added over here, now select high performance Nvidia processor. Scroll down, you will see vertical sync. You can set it, turn this off. If this is on, you can turn this off. If this is already off, you can turn it on and then check. So in my case, I will turn off the VSync and then click on apply. On the bottom right here you can see apply option, click on it. Now once it is done, now you can launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to verify the game files. This has also worked for many players. So make a right click on the game, select properties and then go to installed files tab and then click on verify integrity of game files. Click on it, let the verification complete and then launch the game and then check. Next step is to try DX11 or DX12 in launch option. Make a right click on the game, select properties and then type in -DX11 over here and then close this. Now launch the game and then check. If that does not work, this time type in -DX12 and then you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. In that case you can remove this and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to perform a clean installation of your graphics driver. So if you have Nvidia card, go to Nvidia website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for Nvidia. So go to Nvidia website and then select your product type. For me it's GeForce Experience. So select your product type and then select the right series. So whichever is your series, select your series. In my case it's 30 series. So select your series and then select your graphic card. Make sure that you select your graphic card. If you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. If you have Windows 10, select Windows 10 and then select game ready driver. It should be by default and then click on search. Now click on download and then click on download once again. Now once the download is complete, you have to run this exe file. Now once you run the exe file, you will see this screen. Now click on agree and continue and then select custom. Select custom over here and then click on next and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure that you put a check on perform a clean installation and then click on next. And once the clean installation is done, now you can restart your computer and after the system restart you can launch the game. So make sure that you restart your computer after this and then restart your computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings and then click on browse over here. Now go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder. Select the game exe file. Now click on open. Once the game is added over here, now click on options, select high performance. Now click on save and now launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to run the game as an administrator from the game installation folder. So go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select manage, then click on browse local files. It will take you to the game installation folder. Now make a right click on the game exe file, select properties and then go to the second tab and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator. Hit apply, click on OK, make a double click and launch the game from here. If that does not work, again go to properties and this time select, put a check over here and then select Windows 8, apply OK, launch the game and then check. If that does not work, then this time select Windows 7 over here and then hit apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game. Still not working. This time put a check on the box which says disable full screen optimization and then hit apply, click on OK, and then launch the game from here. Still not working, and then this time go to properties and uncheck all these boxes. Hit apply, click on OK. Now follow the next step. Now the next step is to allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you have, allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now if you're using Windows Security, then open Windows Settings and then go to Privacy and Security if you have Windows 11 and then click on Windows Security. If you have Windows 10, you will have an option Update and Security and then click on Windows Security. Now click on Virus and Threat Protection. Scroll down, at the end you will see Manage Ransomware Protection. Click on it. Now click on Allow an app through controlled folder access. Click on Yes to allow. Click on Add an allowed app. Browse all apps and then go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder. Select the game exe file. Click on Open. Once the game is added over here, now type in Control Panel in Windows search box and then click on Control Panel. Go to System and Security, Windows Defender Firewall, allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall, change settings on the top, click on allow another app, browse, and then again go to the game installation folder. So open the game folder, select the game exe file, now click on open, click on add. In my case, the game is already added. So once the game is added, now you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in View Advanced System Settings in Windows search box and then click on View Advanced System Settings and then click on the first settings and then go to Advanced tab and then click on Change over here and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 GB. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK. And over here it's 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 GB. So 16 into 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM that is into 1.5. So in my case initial size is 24576 and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 GB. I have 16 GB of RAM. So 16 into 1024. I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3. That is 49152. 49152. Now click on set over here. Then click on OK. OK. Apply. OK. OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now the next step is to install Visual C++ file. For this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Scroll down over here. You will see x86 and x64. So download both x86 and x64. Once the download is complete, run this exe file. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. In my case, I have already installed. Please ignore this error message. Now download x64 and then you have to run this exe file as well. Again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see install option, click on install. Now once both the installation are complete, make sure both are installed. Once both are installed, you will see a restart option. Then you restart your computer, and after the system restart, you can launch the game. Next step is to unplug all the external devices. So if you have these devices disconnected, sometimes you have additional controller connected to the computer. So disconnect additional controller. Try launching the game on single monitor. If you have any third-party services and application running, close it. Disable Steam overlay. Now for this, make a right click on the game, select properties, and then turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game, and then launch the game. Also, if you have any other overlay application running like Discord, GeForce Experience running, you can close it. In my case, Discord is running. You can close this, or you can turn off overlay in Discord. If GeForce Experience is open, close it. Also, if you have any other overclocking application, so if you have MSI Afterburner, Riva Tuner, or any overclocking application, you can close it. Perform clean boot. Now for this, type in system configuration in Windows search box, and then type in system configuration. Go to the services tab, and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services. Put a check over here and then click on disable all. In my case, this option is grayed out. I already did it. In your case, this would be highlighted. So put a check on the box first which says hide all Microsoft services. Make sure you put a check over here, then click on disable all. Click on apply, click on OK. You will see a restart option. Restart your computer and then launch the game. Also, if you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Next step is to update your Windows to the latest version. This is important. So go to Windows settings, go to update and security or Windows update, and then click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed, then restart your computer. And after the system restart, you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to update. Now this step is to launch the game. You can skip this step if you're not able to launch the game. If you are able to launch the game, you can switch to full screen window mode, or you can even switch for window mode and lower down graphics settings. So if you are able to launch the game first. Now once you launch the game, press the tab key on the keyboard. Now go to settings, and then you can go to display. Now if this is set to full screen exclusive, in that case you can switch to full screen window mode. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. So select full screen window, or you can even go for window mode. Now if you are using HDR, if you want to use HDR, in that case you can select full screen window mode. So select full screen window mode if HDR is on, or else you can turn off the HDR and then check. Now for me, I will set it to window mode. Now if the VSync is on, you can turn this off. If it is already off, then you can turn it on and then check. Frame rate, you can cap at 60. I will set it to 60. And then scroll down. If HDR is on, you can turn it off and then check. Now go to, also you can lower down resolution. Now if this is set to 4K, you can try 1920 into 1080p. You can even lower down more. Also go to graphics, and then on the top, if this is set to best quality, you can set it to quality. So I will set it to quality. Now scroll down. If dynamic resolution scaling is on, you can turn this off, and then Right now our DLSS is not available. If DLSS is available, you can turn this off and then check. Apply the settings and then check the performance. Now the next step is to update system BIOS. So go to your system manufacturer website and then update your system BIOS. So go to your, like, if you have a Dell computer, go to Dell. If you have Lenovo, go to Lenovo. If you have Asus computer, go to Asus. So go to your system manufacturer website and then select your computer, select your model number, and then find the BIOS and then update your system BIOS. Now in case of laptop, make sure battery on your computer is more than 10% and the AC adapter is connected to the computer. Now during the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. The last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game. So if nothing is working, you can make a right click on the game, select manage, then click on uninstall. Now after the uninstall, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, then restart your computer and then reinstall the game to C drive. So if you have installed the game to D drive, E drive, try installing the game to C drive and then check. If the game is already installed in C drive, then try installing the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to get the game running on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.